Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. It's Friday evening. My goodness. Hello, Guga. I'm doing okay. How are you? How's it going? Hope you're well. Man. Friday came quickly. Before I forget, I don't know what's going to happen on Monday. It's possible, let me know YouTube stream. Should be a YouTube stream. Oh, why is that on private? The hell's it on private? Hold on. Okay. Okay, now it's on public. You should be able to see it. Why the hell was it on private? Oh. Okay. Everything else is fine? Everything else seems fine. Professional Professional assumes I get money for streaming. But it's but I don't play ads on YouTube. So technically, I'm not a professional. Because that would involve me getting money. No, I guess I do. Afterwards. Yeah, I do afterwards. Through ads. Look, you can be a professional and still get shit. You get donation on both platforms. Yes, tips as I call them. Donations, and I don't know why content creators call them donations. Donations is a specific word for like charities. The word donation is specifically designed for things like charities. What people are actually doing is tipping, which is fine. The act is the same. It's just the word is different. But it's the same thing as when people say, yeah, some streamer got banned for a week. No, that means they got suspended. There's a reason we have words. Yeah, really? Pirate Software comment on that? It's awful because they lose subs. Oh, you're talking about getting suspended? I mean, yeah, that's the price you pay for breaking the TOS or whatever it is. You get suspension, and yeah, don't do things to break TOS. Seems simple. You know, don't play music you shouldn't. Don't watch Gordon Ramsay. Don't, right? It's like, come on, we've gone through this. Okay, whatever. I don't get it. Yeah, because if I go define band. Officially excludes someone from a place. So they're not excluded from a place. They're temporarily. Hey, Sarville, welcome in. Yeah, suspension is temporary. Ban is usually permanent. By definition. Whatever. Hey, Seb, welcome in. How's it going, guys? I've been streaming a lot lately. That's good. Well, I've been streaming a lot lately because I've been playing Elden Ring, and I'm that's why. It's not so much that I've been, doing a lot of game though. It's more like I've been doing a lot of Elden Ring in the afternoons, which is nice. All right, guys. So today, we got the game kind of working. The new setup is there. I want to make sure that everything packages today. I want to make sure it all works. Because come on. I want to make sure it all works and packages. Because if it doesn't, that's a problem. And then we'll fix up bugs. Like, for example, this. Why did that room get spawned? That room should not have gone spawned. You want to ask a question, but then you remembered I use Unreal Engine? Yeah. I mean, you can still ask the question. If it's an engine-specific question, I can't, won't be able to answer it, but otherwise, I can. Is there anything here that I'm gonna need? Probably not. Okay. Let me... you need really a question? Then yeah, I can help you with them. Hey, Mike Burr, welcome in. You're now the last boss of Sekiro. You can go fight some optional things, though. No. Go fight the... Actually, wait. If you can go back after fighting the main boss, fight the main boss first. So that way, you get the feeling of, okay, you've beaten Sekiro. You can do some extra stuff if you want to, but you have the, I have beaten Sekiro then. Because if it's taking you this long, then, yeah, let's... Then you can be like, okay, you can play Elden Ring and not feel like you haven't beaten Sekiro still. Okay, I want to package the game and see if we're successful. Spreading Crimson. This is July 24. You're taking a long break from Elden Ring? That's fine. You can even not even come back to it. That is an option. You don't have to. As long as you're enjoying yourself, that's all that matters. You have trouble, some trouble areas and bosses. You hate the optional flame guy, though? I mean, a lot of times the optional ones are more difficult than the main ones, right? I believe in Elden Ring, Millennia is optional, but people say she's the most difficult. So it's never an option. You gotta beat the game. Sure it is. Sure it is. Yeah, usually the most difficult bosses are optional deals. Yep. How far am I in the game inside of Elden Ring? Godric. I beat like the entire bottom area, but Godric. Pretty much. Do I have? Oh yeah, I still have the map here. While it's packaging. Hopefully successfully. So we did this area. So right, we finished the left side of Weeping Peninsula. We did all of this. We finished the Stormhill and Stormville Castle. We got this guy. Oh, come on. And this is why I wanted to check what the problem was. How do I know about Millennia? That's spoiler free. This is a spoiler free zone because everyone knows about her. I am not completely spoiler free in the game. I've seen bosses. Doesn't mean I know how to get to them or where they are, but I've seen bosses. What's the problem? Oh, okay. Well, so the problem is the plugin. This the plugin. I mean, this is warnings. They're not errors. Errors here. Background worker number 19 crashed. Why did it crash? I'll try one more time. You're having the same problem with Unity on one scene with two enemies. Same problem, but with Unity. Oh, the one package? Is that what you mean? Every month I go through this. But somehow it stops packaging. Hey, Backer, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Come on. They were trying to see if you could export the game? No. Well, packaging means you make it playable as an executable. It's me, Backer, the Brazilian returns. You say that like there's no other Brazilians. There are other Brazilians here as well. Yeah, you have errors. Okay. Game's going fine. I'm trying to package it right now. There are not. There are not other Brazilians? Is that what you're trying to say, Guts? Is there only Backer as a Brazilian? Backer's the only Brazilian? English only, please, Backer. English only. Come on. Why is it taking so long? Memes? I mean, it's fine if it's memes, but just English memes. Thanks. So we can all understand it. Yeah, what you said, yeah. Bottle of water. I mean, that's certainly not English, but content is missing from cook. Source package to reference an object. Target package must have the target marked never cook or not cookable with the target platform. What? Content is missing. Samples, demo blueprints, game, spawn system, spawn point. This is the only one it's complaining about? No, it's complaining about stuff in my blueprints folder. This is an odd one. Let Unreal cook, bruh? Well, I'm trying to package it, yeah. So that's new. So the errors from before aren't there. So these are different errors. Hold on, project settings. That's fine. Packaging. Got all the maps. Oh, you give me Game Maker? Nice. Should I try one more time? See if it gives me a different error yet this time? Because the first time it crashed. Second time it gave me different errors. Third time's a charm? It shouldn't be failing. It is, the update never came. Dungeon Architect did it. Nope. The creator said he'll release it in a day or two, and that was on the 21st. So it's been like, what, 2 weeks-ish? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me pull up the info for it. See if I can get read the logs. I don't know what's gonna be in them, so but oh. Okay, hold on a second as I quickly look through these. Cook failed. I like how I look in the log, it says cook failed, and then see another log. It's a different location. No, it's putting me to the same itself for the full info. Okay, hold on. What if we all cross our fingers? Maybe. Content is missing from Cook. I need to look at that. That's the problem. Content is missing from Cook. What does Google say for this? Okay, well, other people are having same issue. They have it in 5.4. It was fine in 5.3.2. Great. Is this my first? Is this my first project in 5.4 or first package in 5.4? Or did I transition to 5.4 last time? I don't remember. No, I transitioned to 5.4 last time. You have multiple of the same, the fixed workaround for me is, okay, here it is. Let's see if this, so go to packaging / cooking. Project settings, packagings, advanced. Search here. Don't exclude editor content when cooking. Content in any editor folders when cooking. Yeah. One more time. Proc or mines, both are fine. Why are you answering, Guts? I go by Crozian, which is my also Twitch alias. KROZJIN. Can you nickname me? I mean, you can try. I go Crozian online, but it's very rare for people to just call me something, so. You can call me Mr. Streamer. Or better, Dr. Mr. Senior Streamer. The third. Hey, Stormrun Gaming, welcome in. Ah, look at that. Packaging complete. Okay, so something here is a problem with okay. For now, this is fine. So let me see if we're fine. Uh 500 megabytes. The previous one was... Wait, what? So the June one, the fingers crossed work. Yeah. The June one, which is the one from last month, is 677 megabytes. I enabled the checkbox, and now it's 553. It's less. Can I show the test? Yeah, I'm about to. Because we're about to make sure that it works. Okay. This all looks good. Okay. This looks good. Defaulting to 0. Oh, you know, let me, before I do this. Compress the zip. Backer, English only, please. I don't want to time you out. $4.43. Like me, I haven't started it yet. Thanks. What is the so the previous one was 461. Yeah, this one's smaller. Surprisingly enough. Okay. Let's try this. I made a backup because if I'm gonna be grabbing power-ups, and I want to make sure that it all saves. Right? Okay. So, I want to do... I want to make it auto-expose, potentially. Turn that back on. Also, why is their projectile not working properly? Hey, just die in the... No, stay in there. Stay in there. You're fine. I need to look into how to get... what's it called? How to make it so they stay away from the lava, because they still go in there. They're less likely to, but they still go in there. Oh, we got a card. Nice. Toxic aura. See, sweet. Ooh, right. Decals will apply to this thing. I need to turn that off. Let's make a list. To do decals affecting toxic aura. Don't want that. Flip books are better. What are you referring to? But optimizing your nodes and you're mad at yourself for not realizing simple things sooner, like a whole week of work was pointless. There are many ways to do things. Yeah, there's absolutely many ways to do things. You want to make 3D games, but your notebook isn't very powerful? Does Lava have a nav mesh? Yeah, it does. But it also has a thing that tells it to Also, they should, as soon as they take damage, they should know it's from me. Hold on. I'm not going to take care of everything right now that I'm going to be putting on this list. But I'm just making note for things for me to do. Enemies, or damage. But yeah, the lava has a navigation mesh. Is just priority on it is lower. I mean, this is like... Okay, I need to also lower the damage of this aura. This aura is just doing a lot of damage. Because I think I've lowered the amount of health on the enemies. And I think this aura is now doing so much damage. Yeah, Becker, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. You place her notes for future coding. Nice. I mean, I'm just killing them with the toxic aura at this point, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. I want to get some more power-ups though.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Okay, pausing for ads. This time I have cold drinks, guys. It is way too hot. I got some things from the fridge. I bought some things, put it in the fridge. Oh, an Oculus with the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome. I'm currently testing out the package of my game. Ads are running, so that's why I've paused. But as soon as the bar just below clears, we'll be going back in, resuming. Welcome in. How's your stream? Oh, it was good. Got some bugs squashed. Nice. Hey, Lycus, welcome in. You also do Unreal 5? Nice. Very cool. What kind of bugs did you squash today? Big ones? Small ones? A multitude? You ever turn order pretty neat? It has 7 sprites on the sides and updates at the end of each turn to move everything up and show the next active player in the lineup. And enemy faints, it deletes it. Nice! Death and respawn bugs, very painful. Ah, yeah, those are important to fix. I can't quite get up there. Let's go this way. Yeah. I'm currently testing out our game now, which has now been successfully packaged, thankfully. Also, I just realized, guys, the package build has the mini-map. It's finally working in the first package build. They fixed it. The plugin dev fixed it. Yay! So finally, the package build will have the mini-map. Mini-map, yeah, alright. Ooh, okay, I need to fix... That's where the boss is. Okay, we gotta fix this. A lot. Okay. Things are working, but we got things to fix. Starting with the boss room. Also means I can just go ahead and delete this. Secret area. Not quite, not quite. I haven't even thought about a mini map. I definitely need one. Yeah, depending on what you're doing, you could do a mini map. You can do like an overlay map. You can just have like just open a map. Don't have a mini map. It depends on like what you want to get from your game. Because it's very important. What I need to do is add in the hidden room sections actor component to these. Because this is the one that makes it hidden by default and turn it on afterwards. Yeah. And I need to do that to all of the... Shall we make a button to add the component to all of these? Let's make a button. Okay, let's go update this. Add component. Actor component. Okay, so on clicked, we're gonna get selected level actors. We're gonna go through all of them. Yep. We also need to get, where is it? I don't do this in this one. I do it on the spray one. Get this one just to get selected actors. So these are the ones in the content browser. Okay. There's a mini open world that has islands for levels. You kind of want one so they can see a trail from above. Well, to get it all to work. But I save your code 36 very large functions. Nice. Oh, with the loop, yeah. Use arrays you taught me and transfer the data between two of them in the same array. One temporary in only one function. Yeah, that's a lot better. That is a lot better. Okay. So for the selected things, can I do cast to actor component? No. I want to see if it's an actor component. Oh, I can. Okay. Just couldn't do it off of that one. Okay, if it is an actor component, oh, actually, I don't need to do an array because I want to do this as the first one. Oh, no, all of them, almost fine. So as long as it's actor component. Actor components to add. Add unique. Clear this at the beginning. You build a 36 though? You'll delete it one day? Why one day? You have a 10-year-old PC with the latest UE5, so you're impressed? There's a lot of commands with light speed. I mean, yeah, Unreal is pretty good at optimizing things. And just because your computer's 10 years old doesn't mean it can't do like basic stuff. Unreal is going to be as complex as you want it to be. Pretty much. Add component by class. For each loop. Actually, instead of this, I'm going to change it to class. Where am I still? Oh, change it. Did I watch the AO video? Yes. I thought I replied to you about it. Did I reply to you about it? But yes, I've watched it. I'd want to do a test with something more advanced, because the video you showed me while... No, I didn't reply? Okay. I meant to. I thought I did. The video in question seemed like it's getting there, but it still had issues with it. Yeah, the person just used it like as it was, but it required cleanup and other stuff. Like, it wasn't a just use out of the box type thing. What? Oh, okay. So I need to... This needs to be, instead of actor, needs to be an actor component. Last reference. It's not good for characters. Assume humanoid maker. Yeah, but that's like where you'd want to use it mostly, I feel like. Like, it's good. And also, the pricing was never mentioned. And it's not free. He mentioned it's not free. But how much it costs, I didn't look into. Actor component is not inherited from actor. Ah. Right. Let's do this. So I can't do this. How would I convert an object? Think you build a good solid starting base? Yeah, potentially. Cost tokens only. And check the 3D thing. Get pawn. I'm sure you can do better level layout or NPCs or something. I show FPS. Does that reflect your game or your hardware? Both. It reflects how optimized your game is on your hardware. Yeah, so it's literally both. How do you go object to actor? Can you get all actors across? No, this is for things that are selected in my content browser. It's not in the level. But it returns object references because of it. And I can't like spawn it in the level to use it. Basically, I need to get the class of it. This takes only actor component. Actor component as an input. This gives me an actor or an object class, so it's not compatible. Because it's not compatible, no promote to a variable. That doesn't change what the variable is. That doesn't change. If you promote an integer to a variable, it doesn't automatically become a float, right? It's still an integer. It's just not a variable. So object reference cast to an actor should change the reference to an actor. No. So how would I this gets selected actors. This is an actor. Oh wait, this is an actor. What, hold on. So what's the problem here? Because I cannot, from an actor, I can't cast to an actor component. Basically. That's my problem. This doesn't work. Right? Because it doesn't inherit from actor. I mean, of course it needs to compile. Otherwise, nothing works, right? In Unreal, I don't know about other programs, but everything needs to compile for it to work. Hum. How do I get it to be a class actor? Well, maybe there's a different at component by class. No, it's the only one. It's the only one. If I get class, return to class past an object, right? This is an actor. Actor class reference is not compatible with actor component class reference. Yeah. Now you're just saying variable types. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Stormrun. Okay, so IE convert an actor class to an actor component class. I wonder if I can go. Let's go to ChatGPT. Let's see if it has anything interesting to say about this. Oh, hold on, let me. I have an actor. I have an array of actors that are. Actually, what am I using? Hold on. I'm using get actors to get the selected objects in the content browser. I need to check if they're actor components, and if so, get their class. This is a more complex thing, so I don't know if it'll succeed. Unfortunately, the content browser section is typically managed through editor utilities and scripting, which isn't directly exposed to blueprints. It is. It is exposed in blueprints. Editor utility widgets are exposed to, but clearly it doesn't know. Check cast to actor component. Oh, can I do cast to actor component? No, I can't. It literally can't. Okay. Can't cast to actor component, so this is failing. Because actor component is not inherent from actor. Because actor component doesn't inherit from actor. This is not gonna work. Yeah, using this. You're right. Thanks. Start to check if their actor component subclasses to get their class. Did you tell me the same thing? Use is child of no to check if the class of each selected object is a child of actor component. Is child of? No. Is child of? I mean, I could do this. This returns if it's true or false. That's not going to help me. All right, so yeah, this doesn't matter to me. Because this just returns true or false. Yeah, this doesn't help me. It's garbage. You always tell to familiarize yourself with Unreal Engine 5 before you ask a question. I wish you could make a picture of nodes connected. You mean a screenshot? What do you mean? What do you mean you wish you could take a picture of nodes connected? Like a screenshot? Or you mean something else? Oh, hold on. Oh no, I would need to do AC. I mean, I could just do, you know what, for now, let's just do this the dirty way. Get all the selected level actors for each one. Add this component. Alright, so if I did this, press this. No. Yes, I know actors for each one. Odd. So this is not what I need to do in general. 6 credits equals $9. So you count 3D Ace. I started with 10 credits. Use 1 credit to create a mesh, just a basic simple mesh. The image wasn't really good, but it's fine. 6 credit is $9. It takes 1 credit to create a mesh. Can you create something complex? Like, I'm curious if you can create something complex. You know what? This is taking way too long, so screw it. We're just going without it. Add you here. Oh, actually, I'm gonna make this easier on myself. I want to make it easier on myself. Yeah. Copy. Paste. I need these are which way? These are the ones for this side. Okay. Get rid of these. These in. Technically, they're a bit big, but it's fine. Yeah. These are the 0. Most of the model CPS are kind of cartoonish and simple. There's some nice stuff on the website that people created. I'd want to see it doing something even remotely advanced. How to make like a simple, like stylized tiny character, like an ant or something. That's not interesting to me. That's something you can do, yeah, in like 10 minutes. And, right. but I wanted to do things that are more complex. And until I can do something a little more complex, it's really not that impressive. Like, it's not going to replace anything. Because from what I saw, it was still, like, you need to clean up a lot of it. For example. Did I not rotate this? I rotated the wrong way. So, it's... like... I know some people in the comments were like all doom about it. I don't see it. I don't see it yet. It needs to go a very long way before it can be like that. Old Doom, you didn't read the comments? Yeah.
Here, pausing for ads.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all gone. Good. So let's fix that. Do the camera thing next. Yeah, so for anyone that doesn't know, by the way, what we're talking about, let me pull it up. I think you're right. The things you're seeing here are not that impressive. Like, it's impressive, but it's not good enough to be, like, used out of the box. It needs a lot of cleanup. And as someone that has had to do a lot of cleanup on assets in the past, let me tell you, it is sometimes longer to do cleanup on an asset that's bad than it is to create the asset from scratch. Like, there's someone I worked with in the past that created a 3D lamp that was so bad that, yeah, needed fixing, but it was faster to create the lamp from scratch than it is to fix the problems that that lamp had. So, pre-version seems kind of capped. For example, poly count is capped at 10k. Yeah, but 10k is fine, depending on what you're doing. To get a basic block out, I think it's fine. Okay, so this is the video in question about the AI to create 3D models from a texture. But while this is somewhat okay, like, this isn't good. This is really, really bad. Like, this is not usable bad. Like, yeah, it looks okay-ish once it's textured, but it's actually not, because, so here's a few things for it, right? This is very bubbly. You don't want this. This is bad modeling. Right? So then let's just say, okay, let's pretend that the model is good. If we go forward and go to the texture, right, that he did, this texture is baked in. See how it doesn't move at all? Like, nothing moves. So that color change is baked in, I'm pretty sure, because bring it over. Yeah, you see? Like, that's baked in into the texture. And you don't want that. That's just a reflection. So the textures aren't good either. And it never shows the UVs. Oh, there's the UVs. Yeah, and the UVs aren't usable either. So Yes. Can you get a model? Yeah. Can you bring it in with textures? Sure. If it's somewhere far away in the distance, in the background, right, you can use it. In the back where you don't see the detail of the model or of anything, yeah, it could be used. But this is not usable. The mesh is not good. Mesh is garbage. The mesh is really bad, is what I'm saying. And I said, if we ignore that the mesh is bad and pretend like it's good, yeah, all quads, but that doesn't mean it's good. Games triangulate anyway, so what? It could be all tries too. It doesn't matter. The game reads it all as tries anyway, so that doesn't matter. This is blobby. This doesn't have a good form. This is like wavy. This, like, what is going on here? This is terrible. You'd want this to be nice, clean lines, right? There are some parts that are decent. Yeah, you could fix it, but it would need time fixing. Depending on the model you got, it might be easier to fix it than it might be to build one from scratch. But this is not promising in terms of models to just use. Because again, you see how this is a problem area? The textures down over here are all bad. It could be used as a good base, again, depending on what you're trying to do, but this is not a good model. One that you'd want to put, like, in your game. Also, like, depending on what you're doing, this might be too high res or too low res. Like, I feel like you could put more of those triangles from here into here and get more detail in the head. Potentially. But again, the fact that UVs aren't good, like, getting good UV, if an AI can do good UVs, that it'll generate so much money. If someone can make an AI or a program that generates really good UVs for any model procedurally, that's it. That's the moneymaker. People will pay for that shit. But until then, yeah. And yeah, I was looking at shoot, this is scary. Yeah, some people are asking for an AI UV unwrapper. Like, people are scared. Here I'm an aspiring 3D artist watching my world fall. I mean, yeah, of course, this is gonna happen. Of course it will. As a 3D artist, I can confidently say we're cooked. I'm going to lose my job soon. Like, right? People are, like, very doomer about this. But it will happen. We will get to a point where the models are good enough to use. It will happen. I don't think it'll be like a completely good to use. I think it'll be with cleanup. But here's the thing. If someone's going to want modifications, a lot of them, and change things for certain things, you're going to have to do a lot of manual work anyway. They're not going to be like, yeah, let me just build it and then just use it. I mean, I'm not even talking about the copyright aspect of it, which is an entirely different thing, because AI work cannot be copyrighted. Keep that in mind. Let me check the UV of the model that you did. Can you check the image in Discord? Yeah, where? You haven't posted anything yet. Send the image or send the thing, then tell me to look. General? Okay. So this is the model. This is really bad. This is right here is super bad. This is bad. Oh, sorry. There you go. So the propeller area is really bad. That is bad. Because that's not how propellers work, right? That's not how propellers attach. When you're doing an actual proper model, you want to model it the way it is actually built, right? So if I look up a 4-propeller drone, for example, let's see if I can get pictures of like a similar one. Yeah, this one will do. Right, so this is an actual drone. And you see how it's attached there in the center, and then it attaches right there, and then it spins. That's how an actual drone is. This has no spinning spot. Right? This, you could tell just by looking at it at a glance. You can tell how this spins. This doesn't even have anything detached to be able to spin. So if you were to take this model and be like, okay, let me use it as a drone, you literally can't, because even if the textures were perfect and it looked like a drone, it's a single model. You need to have things be able to spin. Right? Even if, let's say, it was supposed to spin right here only. Again, you need to split it. These are also very wobbly. I don't know why. This would be all straight lines. Nice clean lines. Don't know what this is. What is going on here? Maybe it could be. You could pretend it's an aesthetic to the drone. Sure. UV shells, right? They don't even follow the topology lines. UVs, as long as you're using majority of the UV space, you're more okay with it than in previous times, because there is more of the procedural texturing, and right, you're not painting in Photoshop, so it's not as bad. But again, this is not good. This is not a usable asset at all. So yeah, that's why I'm not. Check the prompt picture. Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, look at that. See, here, you could tell how it spins. It spins here. You see how it's attached also? You could see how it's attached. It is welded in there, and it spins. Like this and this is not in the same world. If that's supposed to be a camera system, that looks like maybe a light. Right? No, it's just not even. But also, keep in mind, right? This is all very straight lines. And yeah, there's some detail there, but this is a machine. It's not this wobbly thing. So yeah, I think it's too early for people to just be scared of modeling. Again, it might come to the most likely the next step isn't that AI replaces every single 3D artist. Most likely, AI will be used as a baseline, and then a 3D artist would then clean it up, make it better, and you have a good baseline to start with to actually fit, like, go into that direction, whatever you wanted. Sure, you could use that as like some base proportions, some like idea of like, okay, we want definitely here, let's clean it up this, let's clean up that, and then you use it like as a general guideline of like shape. But you would not use that as an actual asset. If you gave somebody that asset, I mean, one, you would never work in the industry with that kind of asset, or you just wouldn't. I mean, I've seen worse 3D artists that work in the industry, so I mean, I won't say you wouldn't work in the industry. You just need to get a really good contact, but being much better in the paid portions? No, I don't think so. No, I doubt it. Also, you have credits, so why are you not able to do the something else? Just use more credits. That's odd. Yeah, I don't. Hey, if you just look at right, and you cut any one of these, right? It's all made when you so when you model something. Let's say you were modeling this propeller. This is all one piece, right? So you would model it welded together as one piece. This is separate piece of geometry because it is built that way. It's great. If you stop skipping my message, you would know that you start with yeah. But you said maybe it's better to in the paid portion, but you don't care enough to see. So I assumed that means you can't do the paid version despite starting with points. That's what I was referring to. Yeah. I saw your message. I even replied to it. Yeah, so if you're the subscriber, but you have the credits, so that's what I found weird. Okay, not match. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, I read it and I replied to it. Let me modify the exposure settings. Let's go manual. Can I preview this? Actually, you know what? Instead of that, I'm going to, instead of doing this, which I shouldn't do, I'm going to add a post-process volume to the levels. That's a much better option. So what I want to do is game settings. Okay, add post-process volume, an origin, unbounded, exposure, manual. I can do that, or I can just turn this off and put it at 0. But it's a bit dark. I like the more physical camera exposure. Okay, let's do that. That seems good. Is there a good way to do... I'm not going to put depth of field in. I might put in fog. Do we have some fog? Oh, there you go. Let's let me play in here. Find an area like here. Crap. There we go. Oh, fog scattering color. That is real trippy when it's red. Do want a little bit. Let's make it not red, first of all. Hey, Karamira, welcome in. Looks like you're raging. Oh, yeah, a little bit. Okay, well, let's see. The fog cloud fall off is not going to help me. Yeah, that's because I don't have a sky atmosphere, so that doesn't matter. Fog max opacity. Oh, I guess it could have it off, but no, I like the. Ooh, actually, maybe like 0.1. I have it dark. Start distance needs to be higher. We don't want to fall cutoff distance. I mean, this is fine for now. Could do something like this. Well, higher extinction. Okay. All right, so we go from this to this, which is pretty good. We could change the color. But I like keeping it blue for now. Just because I think it blends everything. Because the base ground is blue everywhere. So I think it'll blend a little bit better. Although maybe blending is a bad thing. I definitely don't want to do like this. Let's go with that. Okay, press K to save my changes. And now I have the expansion, the fog now with all my settings, which I can place in these guys. Oh, I should have copied the post-process volume as well. Otherwise, this is how bright it looks. There we go. Okay, so that should look considerably better. I should put the same settings into this this map. Let's go. Let's process initial copy. Hub. Paste. Oh, it already has a expression high fog. I'm gonna remove the old one. Actually. This one is super bright because do like 11. Just because the lamp or the light source is just super bright. Okay, I'll just keep it like this. So just so maybe 10, just so it doesn't have the auto exposure stuff. Hey, Turning Cog, welcome in. How's it going? Happy Friday. So now, if you play, I don't know why it disappears for a brief moment. Still got all your digits for American Holiday? Yes, because I live in Canada right now. So I didn't exactly have to worry about that. So yeah. Okay. Okay, the fog is a little bit strong because the fog starts here. Fog starts way too early. Wait. This doesn't change anything. I don't like this little hotspot. I get the hotspot's from the light. That's where the light is. I'm not gonna be able to get rid of that unless that a little bit better. Increase the fall off. It's also a bit dark. I'm gonna want to brighten it up a little bit. Hey, it's Proa. Welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, we made it a little bit too dark. Let's make it a little brighter. I mean, game for profit or for fun? Both. Again, hopefully I'll end up selling at one point. But I'm having fun making it, which is the point of me doing it to begin with. So both. No, that's like one of the pre-made epic ones from like long ago. Just make more explosions, no more darkness. True. Very true. Make this 20. I made this. Hold on. Let me play this with 20. Yeah, that's way too much. So it was at 15. Let's do like maybe 16, 17. 17. 16. Let's do 16. 0.5. 16.5. And then the fog. I'll change the background darkness to be just brighter. There we go. I'll make it really dark there. And as a reminder for anyone that doesn't know, when you're actually doing this, making changes while you're playing or simulating, just select your thing, press K, and you'll see saved state. So when you stop, all your changes are still there. You haven't lost any of those changes. Copy these and just replace them here. Save. There you go. Ta-da! So you can make changes live. It's great when you're like doing simulations because you can simulate like things falling down to the ground, have it like settle, and then press a button and have them stay there. Basically. Is there a way to use inventory?
Pausing for ads.
Is there a way to use inventory components in PCG? So you can populate refrigerator shelves? I don't know what you mean by inventory components, because that's just an actor component, I assume you're talking about. That's just regular variables. You can just, yeah, you can just have it read from the thing. It's no different than reading any other variable. You have any specialization or overall? I started as a 3D environment generalist. So I'm basically a generalist that also specialized in environments. I've done some character stuff in the past. I've done some rigging. Then I went into blueprints and more technical art side. So yeah, that's where I've been. And now, yeah, I'm working on this game during my streams, and I'm doing the PCG tutorials and videos for YouTube otherwise. But yeah, I'm an artist that turned to technical artist. A lot of technical artists are programmers first that become a technical artist, but I was from the artist side. Which means I'm not as technical as the other type of technical artist, but I know what an artist wants. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, let's add some pointless thing that an artist doesn't care about. No, I'll know what I want. Right? So, for example, like in my in my rooms that I've been making. So these rooms are they're all block out, obviously. But I got tired of selecting my room manager by going to outliner and just searching like room manager. There's my room manager, and now I can do stuff. That's too much stuff. So I just built this that allows me to just quickly select whatever assets if I want. So I just select all the static meshes, or all the point lights, or the room manager. And there it is. It's just really quick to select. Or if I want to select like all of these, I select one. I just select by material, and then bam, done. Am I into HLSL or Houdini or optimization? I like optimization. I don't program, so I don't really know HLSL. And Houdini is way too complex, with not a lot of video tutorials on it. No, I don't know any coding. That tool looks awesome, Procedural Minds. Where can I learn more about that tool? Well, you should check out my YouTube channel, where I have created this tool and made a tutorial for it. Thanks, Guts, for reminding me. Also, for those of you on Twitch, I am multi-streaming on YouTube. And vice versa. If you're wondering where I was replying to that from, I am not... I am not pretending to read things. It is there. I meant to delete this guy. I delete this guy. That was... Oh, right. Like my material, this selects Matching actors. So if I select this and I click select actors, it selects all of these. That's right. Just assume I use Python. No, this is done in Unreal. This is literally, here it is. Here's the buttons. Here's the drop down. Here's the graphs. For each of the buttons. Yeah. You could do, I mean, the entire game right now is being made with blueprints. 100% of it. Because you can. Someone stop taking their meds, I see. I don't take meds. Meds are for the weak. No. Okay, there's way too many mobs in this room. Let's tone down the amount of mobs. Although, I mean, I'm dealing with them fine. I say let's tone them down, but assuming I was blocking better, or dodging better. Ah, gotcha. Oh, and there's the boss. Oh, why do I see some of the red walls are still there? I need to check that out. Right there. You see some of the red walls? Okay, I gotta check that. Also, I got a key that cannot do anything. Eh. Hello there. Is this Kelly? Okay. Why the guy enemy looks like a... Why does the enemy look like a Jeep Grand Cherokee? I'm sorry. Which one of the enemies looks like a freaking car? This one that I'm fighting here? Well, okay, why did he attack in that direction? That shouldn't happen. That is specific? It is a very specific car. That is true. What year? Just trying to make sure that we're talking about the same Jeep, right? What year are we talking here? He's attacking the wrong way. Why is he attacking the wrong way? What, last one? Oh, we got a card. Okay, so we got a power up. Oh, we got Toxic Aura again. I mean, this was just too good right now because... let me just do this. Oh. Never mind. Never mind. But the shards and everything is staying, right? So that is all working. If I restart the entire game, I should still have them. Yep, there's all my shards. So once I have enough, I can upgrade my stuff. Does the hotkey still work? Yes, it does. So I can upgrade my health, my damage and stuff. Did I not fix this? I didn't fix it updating by default. Okay. The death looked like the front of one? Is there stairs in the back? It's like a Dark Souls meets Paper Mario. No, so this is like Binding of Isaac meets Dead Cells and Hades and maybe a little bit of Octopath Traveler. So normally it's a roguelike. So normally when you're playing like a roguelike, like let's say Hades, right? You go from room to room and you get a drop at the end, like assuming you complete it. And you can do the same thing here, but the difference is this is a 3-dimensional area. So I can go wherever I want. It's like, yes, I can go to these rooms right here, or these rooms, or something else. Or if I see a room down below, I can go there. So, for example, if I was to restart and maybe get one that has something down below. Let's see if I get lucky. Yeah, so I get something right. There's a room there down below. Let's go in this room. I just bypassed all those rooms and I just didn't care about them. I can go wherever I want. That's good. So I'm not tied to any specific way. Once I'm in the room, I'm stuck in the room until I clear it. You think maybe those passive power-ups need to be a bit weaker? Yeah, the toxic aura is a little bit strong. That's because we reduced the health of the enemies, so the toxic aura is a bit strong. Let's tone it down right now. Yeah, this is... Let's tone it down. Damage. Oh yeah, it's minus 50. Yeah, I think I had it at minus 50 when it was what's it called? Testing with it. Okay, minus 5. I remember testing with it, and I think I made it minus 50. Damage over time, because this happens every... Yeah, so this means it's going to take 10 damage a second. That's far more reasonable. And you could do... you could probably do over 2 hits in a second, which is 50 damage, so I think that's much better. Yeah, let's go with that. How is my fire damage? Yeah, fire aspect is 5 damage. So yeah, that's what it should have been. Okay. Let's go with projectile. Fire hot. Super hot. Super hot. Super. Super Hot is such a great game in VR. I played Super Hot in VR. So good. Also, the brightness is a lot better now. Let's see if we can get a power-up that affects the projectile. Oh yeah, no, I'm also at 130 health now. Yeah. Hi. You play VR once in I actually, I had a job in VR, basically. I did architectural visualization in VR. In Unreal Engine 4. And so, and I was using my first Oculus Rift. need to fix your projectiles. What? Player lantern? Oh, to see it? So there's no lantern or anything in the player. So the lighting is on all temporary. So if it's too dark in some areas, I just need to put a light there for now. Basically, the environments should have enough lighting where it's not necessary to have any kind of player lantern type effect, like a dynamic light on the player. Stop that. I need you. Got her. It's definitely a lot of mobs. I will say that. But if I'm managing with this, then it might be okay. Because I'm not very good. Oh, this is all temporary. Yeah. All the checkerboard stuff is all temporary. Yeah. All of this is just block out. The plan is to have every single level have their own theme. And what I'm probably going to end up doing is setting up all of the props with something like PCG or something, and having it populate based on the theme. So one of the themes I want to do is steampunk, because I love steampunk. And yeah, it's just the boxes, the pink boxes are basically just guidelines of like, where do I have, like, where do I put things, about how big should they be, like around what shape maybe. You know, let's just block out. Oh, he was able to attack there despite dying, it seems. Timon normally lacks enough iron boilers. Very specific. I'll make sure to try to add enough iron boilers to it. Do we just get more enemy spawns? Where did these two come from? Okay, this is a problem. I'm able to spawn more enemies in. Okay, I need to check the rooms. Was that the biggest room? Was that the 3-level room? Or is that, no, I don't think it was. It was one of the larger rooms, right? It wasn't this one. I don't think it was this one. Yeah, we're in this room? I think we were in this room? Or was that before? Crap. So, what's going on? When I enter a room, I go off of the box. When I end overlap, it's overlapping box. don't I have inters to track what room we were in? I have a room manager that basically checks what bounding box I'm in. Interns? What? What do you mean interns? Like people working under me for a little pay? That kind of intern? Or does intern mean something else also? Oh, why am I not turning off the spawner enabled? Why am I not turning off? What? Exit slash... Okay, I need to turn off player in room. Once activated room is turned on, spawner enabled false here and here. Yeah, because at this point, just turn off the spawner. There we go. You volunteer as tribute? You need to do 300 hours of free internship to graduate. Wait, is that actually something you have to do? Do I know much about nav meshes? NPCs are always in the world work fine, but when you spawn in a creature, it doesn't move. That's not a nav mesh issue. That's something else. That could be an AI issue. Check that it's actually check that it has the AI controller properly. It is. Didn't mean to. What? I have no idea what you're referring to. Turning cock. When you update nav mesh every time you create spawns, you shouldn't. Nav mesh should never need to be changed. That's an AI problem. That has nothing to do with nav mesh. All my enemies spawn afterwards, procedurally. It has no effect on the that. You ever find the world before the battle starts? Yeah, that's something to do with AI, I think. Let's go with this again. But this is an interesting question for some of you guys. Maybe you know. Print strings say developer only or development only in their description. But if you do a shipping build, the print strings are still there. So it's not like print strings stop working when you do a shipping build. Why? Why do they still work? It's so odd. Shouldn't use the yeah, okay, but I wish I could just package it where, like, if I did the development build, I would see them, but if I did the shipping build, I wouldn't, kind of thing. Like, that's how I read the development only thing. The projectile is actually really nice. You know what I might want to do? I might want to add a little bit of randomness to the projectile. Potentially. Just a little. You have print strings on all your possible errors. Yeah, I use print strings all the time. It's like, it's the best way I find to debug. Because yeah, there's the whole like pausing the execution and all like that kind of stuff. I haven't found it to be as good. Okay. Got you. Jesus Christ. You like playing Sound 2D as well? What do you mean? You're here. Yeah, this needs a little bit of a bigger hitbox, I think. Okay. Oh, we got health back. You don't know what Sound 2D is? I guess it's the same level all the time. I mean, you can have three-dimensional sound where it is based on 3D placement. 2D sound is just sound that happens no matter where you are in the world. I will say, so with our whole changes to the mob AI and the environment, I feel like I'm no longer taking pointless damage. I can dodge pretty much everything, and any damage I have taken is pretty much my own fault, which is good. On a multiplayer game, they couldn't hear the battle music, therefore would... Yeah, it doesn't need to be multiplayer. It could be even single player. It's just if the player is too far away three-dimensionally from the sound... Oh, you... Did you see that, guys? She shot a dagger and jumped. And jumped out of the way. What? Oh. Jerk. Okay. This is the 3-level one, isn't it? Yep, this is the big one. This is the big room. 3 levels here. There is a power-up. I'm trying to see if I can get a card power-up that affects projectiles. There are power-ups that do homing. By default, they don't. I did. But there's power-ups that do homing. So, for example, if I did new, right, and I picked the projectile. So, what I can do, because I have a debug screen, is there's a lot of stuff you can do. So, for example, I can have more projectiles. So now I just shoot more projectiles. I can also have the projectiles home, as you say. So by default, right, if they don't see anyone, they'll home. But if I come here, it'll home. It'll home on the enemies. Like that. Becoming really strong. All right, so I go here. And now I'm homing projectiles and else greater. So, depending on which stuff you pick up as you're kind of playing, okay, which ones drop. So, for example, like this is an item that is a like a meta progression item, and you can see I pick them up here.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Nope, ads. And so you can pick up, get cards that give you things. I'm going to try to find a card pickup show.
Ads.
Jesus, that scared me. Currency. Damn it, Gaguts. What was that? That was just a very distorted, I think, SpongeBob from the sound of it. Oh, here we go. There we go. I'll wait for ads to finish before I grab this one. That's the card power-up. Or the card pickup. Are the floors and walls always going to be checkered? No. No, again, everything here, all this checker stuff, is temporary. It's just block out. It's just for me to quickly see placements and scales. That's it. It is just block out. Depending on the theme and look at everything, I'm gonna pick different things. I'll show you. I did a little mid-journey like test just to see like kind of like the art's direction I might go with, and I can show that in a moment. But yeah, so 3 of the rooms that you clear in a level will have this. So if you pick it up, now I can get a selection of power-ups. So for example, I could change my projectile to be a blade instead. I can have extra damage for every enemy in melee range, but this is not great for a projectile. I can increase the spread. So if I increase spread, when I attack, they're now just spread out more. So they're less compacted. They have like a wider arc. Which, depending on like what you're doing and what you want, this could be good or bad. But also, if I go here, okay, so the boss is over there on the left, so we can go fight him in a moment. And I'll show you the concept. Yeah, see the wider arc is good here because it allows me to hit kind of 2 groups of enemies there, thanks to homing. You know what the blockout thing is? Seems harder than just landscape. Blockout just means blocking out. That's broken AF? I mean, yeah. But I also have multiple... So the multiple projectile, in the end, needs to do less damage. Because otherwise, it's just overpowered. Because it literally just multiplies your damage by however many projectiles. But... yeah, I need to have it do less damage if you have more projectiles. That's all. I mean, you about your childhood. Now, so blockout basically is you're placing a block, just a cube or something, where, let's say, a house will go. Right? You want to make a town. Instead of putting houses there that are the correct houses, and spending time building them and making the proper assets and whatever else, right? You, I forgot to pick up there. You just put a block that says, okay, a house will go here. This is the right scale. This is the right everything, but I'm just not ready to put the house in. It just for now will be a block. So that's what blocking is. So yeah, you go through this, you get power-ups. You can choose to get all 3, or you can choose to just ignore it and go fight the boss. That hopefully will not crash the game. Okay, and once you kill the boss is dead. And you load into the next one, and there's 3 levels. And now the mobs have more HP in this one, which is hard to tell because I gave myself a really OP combo. But you got the idea, right? Right, of course, because you're about to make 3 copies of every creature blueprint for possible spawns. Because if 2 of the same blueprint spawn, it does weird stuff and mostly goes to the first spawn instance. Is there a way to determine which blueprint is which that spawned? What do you mean? When it spawns, you can... It is itself. And if you have something else like spawning it, it has a reference to it. So when you do spawn actor from class, the output from it is that thing. If you want a reference to it. Why would you need 3 copies of every creature blueprint? That confuses me. I think I'm not fully understanding. But yeah, so like, as I was saying, this is block out. So let me quickly pull up like the concept that I did a while back. Again, this is not like, definitely this is how things are going to look. This is just like, I wanted to get an idea of like, what's the direction that I'm probably going to go. So this is for like the steampunk aesthetic, right? So I'd want to do stuff like this for like the steampunk stuff. Obviously, the camera wouldn't be this high up. But the point is, right, I'd want like pipes and all this stuff to get kind of a feel for it. And then depending on the theme, it'll be something else. But yeah, it's entirely block out. So this, for example, these 2 guys, right, like this section, that could be just one of the blocks. One of the pink blocks is this that I'm going to place in. This is another one of the pink blocks again, right? This giant thing is something that's going to appear like one of the generators that have in the middle of the area. It's going to be maybe like a generator type thing. It's like a steam generator. Maybe just some random pipes laying around. Could do the walkways as like archways or what, you know, right? There's lots of stuff that can be done in with this way, but it starts with this. Like that could be like the piping. But it could also be like a stump, and this could be a forest. But the placement's still gonna be the same. I love steampunk. Steampunk is so cool. Steampunk is difficult, but I think all pre-made styles are difficult. Spawning actor from class, but it does the same thing possible 3 times. So I think they have to be the exact same blueprint, as there's only 1 made as an actual blueprint. But it can be random set of 3 creatures out of the spawn list, or 2 or 3. So if you promote each... Hey Jordan, welcome on. Do I need a 3D modeler? I mean, eventually probably it'd help. I'm a 3D environment artist, so like a lot of the stuff I could be doing later, but I'll probably need more help. But I have no finances to hire anybody right now. So maybe in the future when I have finances. I think I'll see, but for now, I need to have a game with that's just good with blockouts before I start hiring it. You want to see something post-apocalyptic? Yeah, definitely. So, okay, here, let me show you something. For the spawning, though. Let me show you how my spawning works. Maybe that'll help. Yep. So, my room manager takes care of my spawning. Here. If I go to a random room, my room manager, is just a big select area around here, okay? It just surrounds the entire room, basically. And then I have these actors that I just placed in. It's just a blueprint with a little icon on it. Literally, if I open it up, if you're wondering what is inside of this thing, nothing. Nothing is inside here except itself and a billboard icon. Okay? So, the way it works is I check how many, I grab all of them on an overlap at the beginning. Yeah, I grab all the actors, which are, no, not this one. Control route. I grab it somewhere. I forget where. On an overlap. I think it's on enter room. Yeah, here we go. Get overlapping actors. And I just save them all. I saved all the locations to an array. If I wanted to, I could do this pre-done. So I can set up the array and I can just do it before, so it's not done in runtime, which I might do later on, so it doesn't have to do it at runtime. But basically, I just check how many I want to spawn based on a range that I have, and then for each one, I get one of those locations, and I move it slightly up for convenience, and I spawn an actor, and I just have a array here that's exposed. I can modify it of all my blueprints because they all share the same parent. So all of my enemies all have the same BP enemy parent, and so they can all be added to the same array, and so it just spawns a random one of them. And then from there, I have the reference to it. This is the actual actor that it spawns. I can add it to an array if I want to. I'm binding some stuff to it because it has an event dispatcher. I have some other stuff that I'm doing with it, like setting up patrol routes if I put those back in, which I haven't. I probably should put in the patrol routes again. But yeah, all it is just spawn a random enemy and then from an array I've set up. And if I want to, that enemy list is right here. I can just modify it. You don't word your questions and your statements and questions while your brain is everywhere. It's okay. I try my best to understand and explain. Okay, but this is now working. Let me just check that it still packages fine. Oh, okay. Crimson. July 24. I deleted the entire folder, that's fine. You have all yours set to a master creature blueprint. So you're thinking that was the cause? Because it sets creatures which are 1's health when you attack creature 3, but only if they're the same creature? That's really odd. I'm not sure what you're doing, because when you attack something, let's say a creature A, you should be doing like a trace, and a trace hits creature A and sends that information to creature A. Creature B, that's somewhere else, should have 0 of this information to be able to take any damage. I'm not sure how you have it set up. So every creature should have its own information. There shouldn't be like a master creature somewhere that has the information on everyone. Every creature should have their own. Package complete. Sweet. Oh, I just realized. I had to repackage it, won't I? I didn't clear my stuff. Oh no, it's all clear. Rest is up. So all my characters are derived from the same parent. I'll show you how my stuff is set up. So all my characters are the child of this. This is the parent of all my characters because they're all sprite-based characters. So it's quite simple to do it that way. But if I go to the event graph, some stuff like falling triggers, like on-landed events, stunts, character movement forced, executing attacks, attack combo stuff, attack tokens, right? All this stuff, I want every single character, whether it's me or the enemies, to have. That includes their stats, which is on AC character stats. It's their own component. So it is a component, and so every single character has this. So here, I can see on the right, it has max health. Right? I can change that. So if I go to a child, which is, for example, this, and I go into his character stats, his max health is 185. I've modified it for that character. They all have their own stats because they all have this actor component. But this is individual to that character. No other character has the stats. They all share the same base, the same functions, the same everything, but the numbers are different. You have their own stats, but the same master blueprint with nothing but an arrow like yours. The references, animations, and stuff. It's hard to understand code without looking, as it can be a million ways. Yeah, it can be a lot of different ways. I'm saying, like, mine is set up where, right, it just, if I want something to occur on both myself and all enemies, it goes here on my main master character section. If I want something to occur to just on me, then I put it just on me, for example, camera stuff and things like dashing, right, jumping, like that. Enemies don't do this the same way because this is all enhanced input stuff. Enemies don't need that. And then enemies have their own parent, which is, again, they're all children from that main one, right? The enemy has things that are overwritten and has a few extra things, like jump to attack target is a thing. Spawn experience orbs, which I'm not utilizing right now. It has the modifying the health depending on the dungeon level, and maybe making it an elite mob by changing its color as well. And it all depends on a random float on when it spawns. So there's stuff like this, and there's overrides to the death. On death, the enemies do certain things that are different. For example, I checked that the enemy that I killed, if it is at the final level and it happens to be a boss, or if it's a boss and this is the final level, then it's the game over screen. If not, then we load the next level after 5 seconds. So basically, this is my way of just checking. And this is on my death of the parent, on the actual parent of all the enemies. So this is on BP enemy, not on a specific boss. So that way, I don't need to put this on every single child. that is maybe a boss. I can make any enemy a boss if I wanted to, and I'll just adjust the numbers on them, and it'll take care of itself by just having the tag of a boss. And like I tell it to disable the AI and just set itself as dead. So yeah, that's how it's done. But yeah, let me check. What's the size on this? So I don't understand how this is smaller still. Also, by the way, I just want to remind everyone, in February, 1.16 gigs. This was big. Oh yeah, this is because, let me play this real quick. Out of okay. Welcome to the first version of this game. Oh my god. This was the first version of this game. if for those who haven't seen it. It's so hard to see anything. The perspective is so off. You're so close. Your eyes burn. Roll, I want to see. I can't roll. There's only dash. But it's so different, right? The camera doesn't work anymore. Oh yeah, the power-ups. Oh, and yeah, there's the blood pool. How do I pick this up? F? So now I can double jump if for whatever reason. Yeah, oh yeah, and the blood spills, and I have to pick up the blood, absorb it, or to get stronger, or I won't be able to keep up with the dungeon. This could be an old arcade game with the joystick and 6 buttons. Yeah, but that's where it was. But you can see the actual main menu hasn't changed at all because I just haven't. It's not important right now. All right, but this is the new one. Yeah, that was the version for the Game Jam. Yep. Like, so different. I mean, obviously that one had like actual assets in it. This one doesn't. This just has blockout. But even still. These gonna come together so well though. Yeah. Also, here, just so you guys also see where it was a month ago. June. So this is 1 month back. This is 1 month back, right? This hasn't changed, but this was the old setup. Obviously, minimap is broken because this is a previous build. But this is where the camera was before. Still lower and closer in, and look how small the room is. No wall, like large walls, no large rooms. A big door unlocked sign. Right. Right, it's so much better now. I think it is. I just want to show that real quick. Okay. Well, thankfully I have my zip now for tomorrow. Okay. Let's turn up the AC, the fan even more. Oh, thank God I have a fan on right now. Without a fan, I'd be dying so hard. It is 78 in my room right now. It is insane. Thank God I have a fan on right now. It is like 25.6 caterpillars. That's a lot of caterpillars. 4 caterpillars 26 got a little chopped up. But no, I can't control that. It's fine. Yeah, screw that. Not hot. Oh, it's getting hotter. So I looked at the weather on Tuesday. It is going to be hotter than the past 10 years or more, because the high of Tuesday is higher than any recorded summer high in the past 10 years. I would say longer than 10 years, but the data just didn't show me past 10 years ago. So yeah, it's hot. Yeah, there are places that are hotter. Right now, even on Tuesday, where it's going to be the hottest on record in over a decade, it is still hotter in California right now than it would be here with that updated. But thank God I bought a fan. Also, I completely forgot. Last month, I thought I missed my 1 year anniversary. I didn't miss my 1 year anniversary for creating a YouTube channel. My 1 year anniversary is today. Well, technically I created the channel on 4th of July, which was yesterday, but my first video came out on 5th of July, which is today. I don't know why I thought it was in June. So today, I guess in a sense, is my 1 year YouTube-versary, if you will. Yeah, channelversary, whatever you want to call it. Which, you know, thank you guys so much for all the support. Over 5K subs, almost 5.2K subs, and like insane amount of views over that time. So thank you guys. Genuinely, I did not expect to have this much support and be here in a year. What am I at? Almost 250,000 views. We're at 248,000 views. Yeah. Yeah, here it is. Oh. So I joined July 5th, 23. So, yeah, it's been 1 year. So maybe I did create it. Maybe the first video was July 6th. Either way. Yeah, July 5th is the channelversary. This is such an incorrect number because it's also counting my live stream videos. So it's not really 174 videos, but... Also, why don't I have Twitch on here? I should add Twitch onto the links. Do I know why you started to watch my stream every day? Because you felt sorry for me, I assume. You're smart at making games is fun. You'll get big. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, making games is fun. Might be a bit offensive though. I mean, look. It wouldn't be anything new for you. Right? Fair. Yep. This was ice cold. This is now like warm drink. Dear God. Just keep off the gag. Yeah, I'll try. I'll try my best. Oh yeah. What happened to? I'm in 5.4. Hold on. Plugins. Project Cleaner. Don't save anything. Started watching the tutorials, and then I started live streams. So you tuned into the live streams. Why is it? How's that going to be a bit offensive? What's the?
Pausing for ads.
And was no one in chat, but you kept talking. Like there was a chat, so I thought this guy's crazy. No. So that's normal. Because most people without chat just say that's, and they don't get anywhere because of that. The thing is, like, let's say you come into a stream and the person is just sitting there not saying a thing. You're just gonna go away because that's not an interesting stream. Especially if you're a lurker. You're gonna leave. But if the person's talking, at least you can listen, maybe learn something, maybe it's entertaining, and they maybe motivate you, maybe say hi. Because you can tell they're chatting. Right? Like, so if you're starting to stream, it is, yeah, you should, what's it called? Always chat. Yeah, I realized you multi-stream. It's like, oh, it's Twitch chat. I'm dumb. And then did you go to Twitch chat and there was nobody there? And there was no one in Twitch chat. Yep. Yeah, because like I said, when you're starting out, no one's gonna watch you. I mean, even these days, like I don't have like dozens of people even, or even a dozen like concurrent. That could be nice, sure, but I even now I don't have that, and that's fine. You know, I'm still gonna continue working on my game. If people are interested, then they'll stick around. This guy's funny. He keeps talking. I want to support him more. Well, thank you. It's I like how you say this guy's funny. I mean, it's great that you're sarcastic even during this, and you're able to joke around. Since our interactive chat more and more. Oh, yeah, there's nothing that's offensive or anything from what you said. That is, yeah, that is normal. That is absolutely how things are. You're a 99% lurker everywhere. I am too. I am too. I lurk in 99% of streams. Yep, absolutely. But in specific small streams, I will check. Do you guys have a capture card for games? No, because I just play games on PC. I just play games on my PC and I just use OBS to capture, so I don't have a capture card. No. Capture cards are usually done, needed if you have a 2 PC setup, or if you're doing capturing from like a console, then you would need a capture card. But if you're just playing games on the PC you're recording from, you don't need a capture card. By the way, I shared this before. This plugin was recommended to me or told to me about it. This is a great plugin. Project Cleaner. It's free. You can scan the entire project and tell you where you have unused assets, and you can just delete them easily. So like all of these are not being used anywhere in the project. So if I want to, I just can delete them. What do I have in blueprints that's not being used? Abilities. Ah, this is the old stuff. Yeah, I can delete these. Yeah, let's delete these. It also tells you how much like useless crap there is. 3.4 gigs of this project is just useless crap. The original wall animation I can delete as well. Don't need that. It's 450 megs. Maybe I'm not funny, I'm just sadistic. I mean, why can't I be both? Without a capture card went in the PC like a graphics card? It can. The better ones are usually the ones that are PCIe that go inside the computer. Like, those are the better ones. Yeah. Oh, I'm not using enemy Alt2D. Yeah, this guy. I'm going to delete him. I'm not using him at all. So this is great. Again, this plugin is like awesome. Just go in and just start cleaning your project. You learned something you should have Googled. It's all good. All good. What do I have under the player that I'm not using anymore? I'm not using... Keep that one. Great sword attacks, crouch, cast. I might keep these. What? Oh, I'm not using BBI spawners or UI. Okay. I'll get rid of those. But yeah, like I said, when you're streaming, chat with people, chat with yourself, chat about what's going on, but just don't sit silent. I've never gone to a stream, saw someone sitting there quiet for even 30 seconds and stayed. So I always talk. I also, like, I find silence so awkward. Like, if I'm just sitting here and working, I have to be like really concentrating on something, and then I feel awkward about it, and then I start thinking about what to say and start focusing on what I'm doing, which is sometimes why it's really hard to like do stuff. You gotta pretend you're a character in the game. I mean, well, whatever works. Migrated assets. There's so much. Oh, yep. So much of the migrated asset stuff is not used. All the effect stuff. I mean, I'll leave it. It's all effect stuff. I probably should remove it. But yeah, mega scans. What is from the mega scans that I'm... It's all the decal stuff, isn't it? What's the biggest one? Dungeon Architect has a lot of... Oh yeah, this can all... Increase difficulty. Why is this one not used? Game Dungeon Architect level blockout V2. Oh, this is the old one. I'll do these. One of the biggest Brazilian streamers talks about how he streamed for 2 years for less than 10 viewers. Yeah. A lot of streamers like that, right? They started streaming to like single-digit viewers or 0 viewers for a long time. A really long time. And that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, delete empty folders. Yes. There we go. So, unused is 3.5 gigs. In terms of where most of that is, 250 megs. That's the big... this is 500 megabytes, 600 megabytes. So... Oh, what? Why? Oh, under paper assets I have these? Oh, the dash trail stuff. Yeah, these are not good dash trails. I'll remove them. These are like the test dash trails. I can remove this entire guy. I love this. This is a great plugin, again. Recommended. This is my old character that I was using. Don't need you anymore. I'm not doing anything with you. The sword throw animation. Probably not gonna do anything with you either. Okay. DMT. So we went from 3.4 gigs to still 3.4? Not sure. Okay, but we deleted a lot of stuff. Good. Which will make it easier and cheaper to back things up. Oh yeah, speaking of backing things up, there's a new revision control I wanted to try and give feedback on. That's free for people. So we'll do that at some point. But now we have a working game, in a sense. What should we work on next for the game? Do we want to add more characters again? I feel like we should add maybe work on a boss next. We haven't done a boss or another character for a while. We also haven't done power-ups for a while. Oh, actually, you know what? The new free for the month marketplace. I think starting next week, I'm gonna check out this effects bundle. It has some really cool effects, and maybe I'll see about using these effects inside of. Actually, I could probably add them in right now. Let's see them. That wasn't a very big file to add. Demo maps. Shields. Oh, man. Oh, this is huge. Okay. This is awesome. Okay. This. Now we're talking. We're gonna be using all of these. So for example, like this one here, I have a power-up that does a 360 shield. And I could use this when you block and to show it's 360 degrees, right? We can do some power-ups with this. I might change some things to maybe I'll only keep the fire around, but I can then reuse everything else. These I'm not gonna use, although maybe you put up a shield in front of you that will hit enemies. So this is cool. I really like these. These are all really cool. Auras. Oh. Nice and simple. I like it. These aren't... they're okay. What the ones here? They're okay. I don't like just the little particles. This one's cool. These two are cool. Especially with the lightning. These two are cool. Do you need to use get actor of class instead of get all actors if you want a specific spawn out of 3? No, so get actor of class gets you the first thing it finds that is that actor. Get all actors of class gets you all of them. So if you want to get a specific one, you can only do that with get all actors and then find the specific one somehow. If you do just get actor, it'll be whatever the first one it finds is. Which might be the one you want, but might not be. Okay, so this is... Now we're getting to, like, the real good stuff. It's kind of an okay explosion. Oh, this is supposed to be, like, blood... like splatter, I think, but they're too like sandy. Some lightning effects. It's okay. Oh, the poison, like a poison mist. Oh, these are cool. Like from ground explosions. Ah, here we go. That's what I was looking for. Meteor storm. And like a purple one. They could probably change the color of. Nice. The problem I have with most of these... Oh, let me see what it was. Oh, look at that. Boom. The problem I have with most of these is it looks like just lots of individual particles instead of like one like effect. You could see each individual particle, and so I get why, but it's not a realistic effect. This is all Niagara. So I'll be using these, but like see, like that looked nice, and once it exploded into the individual particles, then it became like you see each individual like pixel on them. So that's my one complaint with it. Again, these are cool. Oh, kind of black hole. I might use one of these. You know, I might like use this one, for example, when enemies spawn, because I want to have some kind of effect when enemies spawn, so they don't just pop in. I want to have like an effect and then they spawn. So maybe I'll do this, and then when the explosion happens, that's when the enemies appear in that spot, obviously. So it'll be on every single enemy. Like making Niagara effects, he made over 100 attack and wood attacks. Nice. Yeah, there's some cool ones. The main ones I was looking for are like these. These are pretty cool. I don't know how to best utilize them. The nice thing is, right, these, right, just to show, see how these end up looking like just puffs of smoke, but these end up reading like particles, right? That's what I'm referring to when I don't like the particle effect. The puff of smoke is nice. The individual particles also. But really cool stuff. I think this is where we're going to go next. Start out using more particles and maybe figure out how to start implementing these into like the abilities of enemies or yourself or the player, and go from there. There's a plugin called Niagara UI in the Epic launcher. It's amazing. Puts Niagara particles into 2D widgets. Your mind move with the cursor and flashing character. Nice. That sounds cool. That sounds really cool. But we have gotten everything we need today, thankfully. Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. So tomorrow I don't stream. Tomorrow I'm going to be recording, editing the video. For Sunday, which is for the game dev, because it's the first Sunday of the month. So the new package will be up on Patreon with the video. I'm super happy with the monthly update with the changes, so hopefully you like them too. And then Sunday is going to be another long stream for Elden Ring. It's game day, so let's do a long stream. I'll probably start at the same at noon again, Pacific. We'll do a long stream. Monday there probably won't be an Elden Ring stream, because I mean we'll see how if I do even an evening stream. It depends on the schedule. I'm meeting up with somebody about potential like future work Monday. And like to chat, see what's up. It's like freelance stuff. It's not like a actual like long-term contract or anything. But it's like, you know, get to know them, see if they have like stuff for me later, type things. So I gotta take care of that on Monday. I just don't know what time. That's still TBD. And so that's why most likely no Elden Ring stream on Monday. And I don't know about the actual game dev stream because of that. So it depends on what time they end up saying, hey, let's do it at... You know, if they say let's do it at like 4 p.m. and my stream is usually at 6, right? Can't really do that. But if they say let's do it like at noon, then I'd be like, fine. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll post it on Discord. So I'll let you guys know, if anything. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys Sunday for, well, long Elden Ring. We make progress. We're continuing. Okay, guys, take care. Till next time. Bye bye.